Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao is no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
Ji will not fall easily.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Cheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
Ha ha! How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you. Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure. Let us fight bravely for Lord Cao Cao. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs. Yes, a capable woman, as brave as any warrior I know. It could be said that she is the one who keeps the Yuan family and their troops going. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old friend.
Excuse me a moment.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are. I'm just about at the end of my rope. But we won't give up so long as Lord Shaho Dun gives us...
An honor to...
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation.
Runan is no open plain. It's full of...
I do not care who rules this place. This is my home.
Zulu... Yes.
So Lord Cao Cao's getting serious about it. Another war.
So you're saying Cao Cao will soon seize the reins and... They say...
Incredible. Thank you.
Lord Shichu started a field nearby.
Lord Guan Yu has safely returned to Liu Bei.
Though I was glad for his presence, Lord Guan Yu seemed ill at ease during his time here. Like a sword, returned to its scabbard. It seems he is back where he belongs.
Now we may finally be able to stop Lord Guan Yu's unwavering blade. We are to be enemies. We must not let our erstwhile friendships stand in our way.
That goes without saying. Our personal lives have no bearing on the war. When next we meet, I will put aside my past with Lord Guan Yu and face him with everything I have.
Okay, quiz time! What post did Lord Cao Cao take up as soon as he came of age?
My apologies. I was keeping myself... Do you really think so? I actually do that quite often. People just don't see it that way. In any case, looking like I am deep in thought while sneaking in a short amount of sleep is a talent that I am happy to have. Now, please have a seat over here. With the battle at Guandu behind us, the reign of Lord Cao Cao is starting to come to fruition. Starting with Luoyang, we have been expanding our influence over key territories and peoples across the land. No, your good intentions are more than enough. All the government affairs that I'd been tasked with carrying out alone before are now being handled with the help of many new hands. We have recruited not only Lord Shunyo, but also many other very capable people of great talent to our side. But as all this has happened, I have come to realize something. At first, I thought we needed a single, unrivaled leader to bring peace to the land. For me, that meant Lord Cao Cao. Looking back on it now, it seems that I drew this conclusion a bit too hastily. Our talents each have an important role to play. I have come to understand that we are at our most powerful when we all join hands and work together. I would also like to join hands with you. Regardless of what happens to me in the future, may I count on having your friendship? For now, I'd like to return to the world of dreams. My apologies. I do realize that it is I who invited you, but... By the way, do you remember that story I told you before? About that time I went out with my hat caved in and unintentionally started a new trend that spread like wildfire. I really should have just gone back immediately and explained it to everyone. But I had a reason for not doing so. You are the only one who knows my secret. I wanted to have something like that between us. From now on, you are the only one I need to be open with about my faults and failures. No, you're the only one I want. I am actually quite stubborn, believe it or not. But I also love to be cared for.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellectual, they say.
Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes by to purchase...
There you are. I had a feeling you'd be around here, and I was right. I knew you'd be glad to see me. I've been wanting to talk more. We've known each other since before we started serving Lord Cao Cao, so I figured it'd be good to deepen our friendship. Then it's decided. Let's have each other's backs from here on out, even when things get difficult. Anyway, both you and I have changed since we first met, haven't we? Especially since we met Lord Cao Cao. That man takes anyone under his wing. It doesn't matter if you're suspicious or if you try to entrap him. And we probably wouldn't be talking like this if we weren't both working for him. It makes me happy to hear that. If we had met as enemies, it would have been different. And working under Lord Cao Cao is pretty good, don't you think? He doesn't let emotion influence who he trusts. He leaves the past in the past, and all he considers is whether you fit into the future he dreams of. That's why I can propose ideas and speak my mind without worrying about the petty stuff. Besides, The tacticians around here are all just as quirky as I am. I can't help but look forward to each strategy meeting. Such entertaining times, you know? It really was. I wish I had known that when you and I first met. I don't have much in the way of personal ambition. In fact, I'm much more interested in making a path for someone else to achieve their goals. And that someone? Well, I was hoping it could be you. So, how about we remain friends from here on out? Not bad at all. You know, something always felt different about you. But now I think I know why. I see hope in you. The deep color of the sky you see right before the end of a long, dark night. That's what's in your eyes. But there's more to it than that now. Anyway, no need to think too hard about it. Let's just continue to get along.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases...
Yep.
We've grown in strength since you arrived. We're at a point where we can rival any other faction. Are you hungry? Eat and drink your fill. Don't worry. You've more than earned it. If you like. I feel we're close enough now. The real problems lie ahead of us. Though we have gained strength, our army organization is lagging. We've grown too big and too fast. The troops need training. We need equipment. Our structure needs reviewing. Provisions need securing. There is always more work to be done. My suffering will continue a little while longer, it seems. I'm glad we dragged you into our forces. You're a great officer, and useful as my eyes and ears. Cao Cao is impressed with you too, especially with how you command your troops. I hate to admit this, but I can't imagine doing this without you. Arrogant as always. That's what I like about you. We're at the point where Cao Cao's goal of ending the chaos and forging a new era is finally within reach. The coming battles will have huge ramifications for the fate of the land. I can't say I'm not excited. All the more so, because you're here. Together, we'll open up a path for Cao Cao to achieve conquest.
So you're saying Cao Cao will soon seize the reins and...
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
I'm just finishing up my training. If you have the time, I'd like to get to know you a bit better. I do. Perhaps some of my troubles have left me since last we talked. Do you remember the last time we spoke? I was conflicted about my reason to fight. At the time, I believed I was simply a weapon for my lord. That was all I could think of. That was why I couldn't understand Lord Cao Cao when he spoke of the future. You saw right through me. I doubt I shall ever be as insightful as you. After fighting alongside you and all our great allies, I finally understand. Becoming a Lord's weapon does not mean to simply fight mindlessly. It means to take the will of one's Lord as their own. And if the Lord treads off the true path, they must be prepared to correct them. That is true fealty. That unyielding spirit is the mark of becoming a Lord's weapon. When I said I would ensure Lord Louis Bu was punished in the afterlife, Lord Cao Cao saw through me. He saw that this blade can still be sharpened further. Are you trying to lighten the mood? I'll take it as your way of offering encouragement. However, this revelation of mine is still fresh. I may yet lose my way once again. If I do, I hope you can help me one more time. As someone with the same Lord, who knows all my flaws and insecurities, I entrust to you my everything, my dearest friend.
Those guys don't want to unite the world. They just want...
An opening. Looking rough. Now, tables. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Now, looking rough. Take this. Looking rough. An opening. An opening. Take that. This territory is ours. Looking rough. An opening! Let's give it to them! Let's give it to them! Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated. Well... I shall put an end to you with my intellect!
Sacred Bird, protect us!
Looking rough. Whoa.
Time to attack!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough. I see it. Let's end this. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening. Take this.
I saw Lord Xiahou Yuan enjoying a meal with his subordinates.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different...
I apologize, but I am glad to see you. I am, but I wanted... That's why I sent you a message, even though I thought it might be a bother. The battle in Guandu is over, so I wanted to speak with you about the future. We fought in many battles together, and I feel our bond is now unbreakable. At the same time, our Lord has continued to make great strides toward unifying the nation. My aim is to lead the way on the battlefield. Lord Xiahou Dun, Zheng Liao, and Li Dian too our Lord has incredibly dependable people in his ranks. My current goal is to prove myself to you, even amongst such esteemed company. Do you really think so? Suddenly, I can't remember what my goal was in the first place. But gaining your approval means more to me than I can put into words. Right now, we fight alongside each other as equals. But one day, I want to be the one leading the way. I hope to become the sort of officer who inspires absolute faith in his troops. If possible, I'd like you to make sure I don't lose sight of that goal. Thank you. That puts my mind at ease. Now I can charge on ahead. Oh, and remember the record I was creating for us to share memories? Back then, I felt a distance between us. But with all the memories we've made together, now I feel a lot closer to you. So, how about a training session for old time's sake? Let's do all we can to ensure our deeds go down in history. Well, let us go.
Ah, good.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off.
Another war? Just means another celebration.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Surprise quiz time! Lord John...
We're only surviving because my husband is out on the battlefield. So Lord Cao is getting serious about uniting.
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of...
Lord Yuan Shao was loved by the people of Hubei.
I don't care if it's a time of war or peace. I just want to live a life without regrets.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountain.
Do you think this deployment is daring enough to defeat Cao Cao? Wu has overcome every crisis.
They say Lord Huanggai.
I do not care who rules this place. This is my home.
Lord Zheng Liao is a perfect warrior.
Another war? Just means another celebration.
Cao Cao and Lord Liu Bei once fought side.
Hard to stay motivated as time.
The number of men gathered.
Very. Lord Shu Huang occasionally comes.
Have you heard? They say
Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he.
I don't care if it's a time of war or peace.
Another war? Just means another celebration when we win. We're only surviving because my husband is out on. So Lord Cao Cao's getting serious about uniting the land. We should cheer him on.
Hard seeing Lord Sha. What?
I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao would actually...
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades!
Gotta be quicker. I see it.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Tables turn.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Turn the tables. Concentrate. Got this. Get on your ass. All my might. All my might. All my might.
officer
Push on
has
forward!
been defeated.
All my might! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Get ready! All my might! Take this, rat! See it! Get ready, comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training!
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
I've been waiting for
Turn the table!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! Take this! All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit. Immediately.
Time to act!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I crush this enemy officer beneath me!
Looking rough. Now, let's get serious.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now, take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A capable source, to say the least.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this. No grenade. Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. We need to assess the situation.
We need some assistance over there. Let's offer ours. Without delay. Begin the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory is ours.
How about this?
Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory belongs to us. I can now expand on my strategies.
Let's get serious. You really are amazing.
The enemy officer
I always knew it.
has been
You
defeated.
surpassed even my highest expectations. What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Let us observe for now.
We must assess the situation. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pretty much neck and neck at this point.
The real fight starts now. Now is the time to attack. Forward!
Let us stop here for a moment. There is no merit in haste.
My instincts tell me we should stay here and wait.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Stand here. Prepare for battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got this.
Here's the resistance is futile.
This appears to be as far as we go. Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
We saw this victory before it even happened.
our stand here. Prepare for battle.
Continue working hard to set a good example for everyone else.
All my might. The enemy officer
I shall retreat now,
has been defeated,
so that I may fight again another day.
Let's go. Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone! Are doing well. Keep it going. Looking rough. Whoa. Take this. Looking rough. Looking rough. This territory is ours.
This appears to be as far as we go.
This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Very well.
I see you. That.
Remaining true to one's principles is the path to victory.
Another war?
Might we do this together? Training alone does have its limits after all. Thank you. There is much to learn from your form. After the Battle of Guandu, Lord Cao Cao is one step closer to his goal. It is now that we must exercise the most vigilance. For we shall serve him as his officers, even after he has unified the lands. Of course. It does not end there, however. After joining Lord Cao Cao's army, I have met many great warriors. Guan Yu, Xiang Liao, and you, of course. I have since done my best not to be left behind, and I have finally begun to realize what I must do. I am to seek new heights as a warrior, ones that only I can reach. This is my current goal. With you by my side, I am certain that I can make it a reality. Or rather, I must. I was only able to decide my path because I had you as my friend. Since our encounter at Shui Jing Retreat, and even after I entered into Lord Cao Cao's service, you've helped this fool immeasurably. I will master the warrior's path, so that I will not be ashamed in front of my greatest comrade. Would you watch over me on my journey?
Another war? Just means another celebration when we win.
to stay motivated as tired as we are.
And lo, I have come. I had so hoped to run into you. Could I ask you to spare a moment? I appreciate you not tossing me out into the street. I was in a strategy meeting with Lord Jiashu and the others. We reached an impasse, and before I knew it, I found myself here. The water he recommended was dubious indeed. I was not aware there was any kind of water that could leave one in such high spirits. So you, who were not even there, have surmised the truth as well? How careless of me. After the Battle of Guandu, I feel as though everyone is even more unified in their desire to elevate Lord Cao Cao to ruler of this land. As more and more men of talent assemble to serve him, fortifying our core, I've begun to wonder what is to become of me. After all, I possess neither eloquence nor a sharp mind for innovation. And although I have a firm grasp on the nature of man, I am not one to deploy extensive strategies. And yet, everyone includes me in their plans, as if it is a matter of course. At this rate, I'm not at leisure to be so self-abasing. I must offer many proposals, use what I can, and take on any and all possible challenges. This is the only way I can repay them. That is why I ask that you allow me to use you as well. I swear to you, I shall put you to work in the manner most suitable for your skills. Indeed, leave this to me. I shall find the best way to properly utilize the skills of a guardian of peace. Now that I think about it, you are the only one to whom I can show this side of me. Talking to you like this, achieving such assuredness with you. Is that a bed over there? I have become quite drowsy now that the tension has left me. Fret not, for I can sleep on my own. Good night, and pleasant dreams.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day. Joyous news indeed.
I wanted to talk to you about what's in store for us in the future. Yeah. So, and he's made... Lately, do I remain... Either way, I thought it'd be fun if I could do it. Ever. Still, but no matter... So...
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellectual, they say. So you're saying Cao Cao will soon...
Advance.
Let's go.
Follow me. We advance.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
Looks like they got us good this time.
Stick close to me. Now. Begin advancing. Begin the advance. All units,
The enemy officer has been
begin the
defeated.
advance.
We will stand and fight. Make every arrangement, and with haste.
up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Begin advancing. Let's go. Let's go. A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. I guess you want to die.
End this.
Looking rough.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Here we go. An opening. All my might.
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. We are now in control of this area. Easy. You sure know how to fight.
This territory.
Begin advancing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
Let's go.
Looking rough.
Is that an officer? You must be kidding!
Take this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will stand and fight. Make every arrangement with haste.
Got this. Time to attack. All my might.
Looking rough. Looking rough. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Let's get serious. Got this.
Looking rough.
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know? Obliterate you.
officer has been defeated. An opening with all my might. Now. Gotta be quicker than that. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. Your talents have kept us alive thus far.
Give me a bet.
I've been waiting for this. Gotta be quicker than that.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
Looking rough.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This territory belongs to us. I can now expand on my strategies.
Cannot hold out for much longer.
Looking rough. Let's go. The moment has come.
I may not be able to make it through this.
The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
You've done very well. It's good to know I can
The
count
enemy
on you.
officer has been defeated.
Nice try.
Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in
The
our
enemy
ranks.
officer has been defeated. Let's go. Time is right.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Can they do better than that?
Looking rough.
This territory is ours.
Looking rough. Got this. Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy officer.
An officer?
Has
You
been
must
defeated.
be kidding!
Looking rough. Time to act. Time to act. Got you. Looking rough. Time to attack. Here. Time to attack. Time to act.
Truly amazing. I'm happy to have you in our ranks.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I did not expect.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The mission is over. Things turned out exactly as I had expected.